finding a rental home today. Ugh. For most of us, it feels less like a smooth search and maybe more like an Olympic sprint.
Right. Through a minefield.
Exactly. Through a minefield, you're dealing with a super fast market, loads of competition, and just this overwhelming sea of listings.
And half of them aren't even real or they're gone already.
That's the thing. Outdated or worse, totally fake. It's enough to make you just want to give up.
Mm-hmm.
But what if there was a way to kind of cut through that noise, dodge the pitfalls, and maybe actually enjoy finding your next place?
That'd be nice.
Yeah. So that's our mission for this deep dive. We're going to unpack how getting professional help can genuinely transform that whole rental search, make it quicker, safer, and honestly, a lot less stressful.
Good goal.
And we're digging into insights from a really detailed guide by Macias. She's a licensed realtor, property manager, and military relocation pro, specializing in Las Vegas rentals. So she knows her stuff.
And it's so crucial because, look, the rental market is just packed with hidden risks, frustrating dead ends.
Like what specifically?
Well, everything. From, outright scams that can cost you thousands.
Wow.
Yeah, seriously. To just wasting application fees, on homes that were snapped up hours ago. Or dealing with terrible communication from people who aren't even licensed. They don't care about you.
Right. They just want the fee.
Pretty much. So a professional like Erica steps in to, simplify all that. They're like your shield, right? Protecting you from costly mistakes. And maybe the biggest thing is helping you find a home that actually fits your needs and your budget.
Instead of just grabbing whatever you can find in desperation.
Exactly. No settling.
Okay, let's unpack this then, because I bet some listeners are thinking, hang on, can't I just use an app, find something myself? Why pay for help?
Sure. Yeah. Common question.
So, in this market, all this uncertainty, what does a professional like Erica Macias actually do for you that you maybe can't easily do solo?
That really hits the core of the value, Erica focuses on helping renters across Southern Nevada, and her whole service is built around fixing those specific pain points.
Okay.
So that means giving you access to verified, truly up-to-date listings. That's huge. Providing major time-saving support, offering expert guidance through the whole maze, and critically, protecting you from scams, which are, sadly, a growing issue.
Okay, that difference between public apps and what a pro offers, that's really interesting and kind of scary, actually.
Yeah.
I think most people just assume, a listing is a listing.
Right. They all look the same online.
Yeah. So can you dig into why using something like the MLS is such a game changer compared to the Zillows or apartments.coms of the world?
Absolutely. The MLS, that's the multiple listing service, it's the gold standard because it's real time.
Oh, okay.
So you're seeing homes that are genuinely available now. And crucially, they're managed by licensed professionals or owners who've been verified.
Not just some random person posting an ad.
Exactly. Think about it. Those public apps, they often have stale info, homes already rented, or worse, those fake listings just trying to grab your personal data or your application fee. So a professional isn't just finding listings. They're navigating this hidden maze,
Yeah.
Every property manager has their quirks, their specific application preferences, things you only find out after you've wasted hours, or fees.
Right, after you've already applied and gotten rejected for some weird reason.
Precisely. That's the real-time saver, avoiding those hidden dead ends.
I can almost hear people nodding along, thinking about refreshing apps constantly, chasing those ghost listings.
Yeah.
So, okay, beyond just finding legit places, how does a pro really give you that time back? Turn the frantic search into, free time.
Yeah, it's totally about the behind-the-scenes stuff, the details that just eat up your day.
The stuff nobody sees.
Right. The pro takes on all that legwork you'd be doing. They're the ones calling property managers, confirming if the unit is actually available, because sometimes what's online isn't the full story. They coordinate the showings around your schedule. They check pet policies up front. That's a huge one for so many people.
Oh, absolutely.
And they even review the application requirements for each place beforehand. It's all designed so you don't waste gas, time, or just emotional energy on homes that were never going to work out anyway.
Okay, that makes a ton of sense. So let's say you found a legit place, looks good, now you got to get it,
Right.
Securing it. That's where the approval process comes in. I imagine that's where experience really counts, right?
Yeah.
Because that pile of paperwork, getting it perfect,
Yeah.
it's daunting.
Oh, absolutely. Daunting is the right word.
How does that expert guidance smooth that part out, the stressful bit?
Yeah, that's exactly where having helped, hundreds of renters get approved really pays off. Erica knows how to help you put together a strong application, one that landlords want to see.
What makes it strong, though? Like, what are they looking for?
It's about highlighting the right things, knowing what details matter to that specific property manager, how to present your info so you stand out from the pile. It seriously boosts your chances of getting that yes.
And avoids those stupid little mistakes that get you rejected.
Exactly. And saves you those wasted application fees. They add up fast.
They really do.
Yeah.
And, okay, you mentioned scams earlier.
Yeah.
We hear more and more about rental scams, people losing hundreds, even thousands. These aren't always obvious, right?
Not at all. They're getting sophisticated.
So what's the specific role of a licensed realtor here? How do they actually protect you? How do they spot those red flags that, like, I might totally miss?
Working with a licensed realtor like Erica is probably your best defense, honestly. It's about protecting your money, yeah, but also your identity.
Oh, good point. Identity theft.
Huge risk. So they act as your trusted go-between. They're trained to verify everything is the property legit. Is the person claiming to be the owner really the owner or manager?
Okay.
They'll spot weird stuff like asking for wire transfers up front or pressuring you to sign before you've even seen the place or just, information that doesn't quite add up. Things an unlicensed person might not catch or, frankly, might not care about.
So they're like your personal fraud detection unit.
That's a great way to put it. Yeah, a highly trained one. It gives you immense peace of mind.
That insight is huge. Avoiding scams, navigating approvals.
Yeah.
Invaluable. Okay, so if someone listening is thinking, all right, I'm ready, I need this help, what does it actually mean for them? Practically speaking, what are the ways they can use Erica's services?
Right. So there are a few different options designed to be flexible. It depends on what you need.
Okay.
So first, maybe you found a place yourself, online or whatever, and you just want to see one property. You just need a pro to check it out, set up the showing.
Gotcha.
If you meet the basic qualifications, good credit, income is like 2.5 to 3 times the rent, solid rental history, she'll show you that one property for free.
Free.
Yeah. But if you don't quite meet those qualifications and still want to see it, there's a $75 showing fee. That basically covers her time and the coordination needed with the manager to make sure it's all legit and set up properly.
Okay, that's clear. A simple way to get professional eyes on one specific place. But what if someone needs more options? Like a broader search, more support than just one showing?
Right. For people needing more comprehensive help, needing to see options, there's the $100 per appointment service.
Okay, $100 per appointment. What does that get you?
So that includes a custom rental search tailored just for you. You get access not just to the MLS, but also partner listings, verified rentals direct from owners, stuff you often won't find on the big public sites.
Oh, interesting. Hidden gems, maybe?
Could be. And the service covers showing you up to 5 homes within that appointment, or for about an hour of touring, whichever comes first.
5 homes or 1 hour. Got it.
Plus, it includes her reaching out directly to property managers for you, confirming details, and that crucial application support to help you avoid getting rejected and losing fees.
And what if an appointment goes over an hour?
Good question. It's an extra $25 for each additional 15 minutes. And just to be clear, that fee is per showing appointment, not per individual house you see during that time slot.
Right, per block of time. Makes sense. That covers a lot. But then, for someone who wants, like, the full white glove treatment, total support, there's another level, right? A package deal.
Absolutely. Yeah, for clients who want the most comprehensive support, multiple showings over time, there's the optional full rental search package. That's a flat $300 total.
Okay, $300. What's included there?
That gets you up to 3 separate showing appointments. So potentially seeing up to 15 homes, depending on timing.
Ah, okay. More chances to see places.
Exactly. Plus full application assistance, personalized follow-up throughout the whole process, and priority scheduling for your showings.
Priority scheduling could be key in a fast market.
Definitely. And here's a really interesting bonus. That $300, it gets credited back to you towards your closing costs if you end up buying a home with her within 12 months.
Oh, wow. So it's like an investment if you might buy later.
Precisely. An investment in your future housing, whether renting now or buying soon.
That's pretty cool. Okay, let's talk logistics.
Yeah.
In today's world, right, not everyone can just take off work or fly into town to see places in person, especially if you're relocating. Are there virtual options?
Yes, absolutely. Virtual options are super important now. And yeah, they're available.
How does that work?
Erica offers live virtual tours using, the usual suspects, FaceTime, WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, Zoom. So you can see the property in real time, ask questions, direct the camera, like you're there.
Okay, live tours. Nice.
And there's also a $50 add-on option. For that, she'll go film a detailed, recorded, private YouTube video tour of a specific property for you.
Oh, a private video.
Yeah, she sends you the link. It's perfect if you're out of town, different time zones, or just have a crazy schedule and can't make the live tour work. You can watch it whenever, share it easily.
That sounds incredibly helpful.
Oh.
Okay, fees. Let's just nail this down. How do the payments work? When are they due? And what's the deal with refunds or those credits you mentioned?
Sure. So the service fees, whichever option you choose, are due when you commit to using the service. They need to be paid either before or right at your very first showing appointment.
How do you pick?
It needs to be via cashier's check or a money order made payable to her brokerage, which is Barrett Co. Inc.
Okay, cashier's check or money order. Got it. And refunds.
Right. So the showing fees and the service fees are non-refundable once the appointment has happened or the service has started. Her time and expertise have been provided at that point.
Makes sense.
But like we talked about with that full package, up to $300 of those rental service fees you paid will be credited back to you at closing if you end up buying a home through her within 12 months of your rental search.
So no refunds on the rental service itself, but a potential credit towards buying later.
Exactly. It's a clear path if homeownership is on your horizon.
Okay, so we've covered all the support the professional provides, the different ways to engage. But a successful search, it's really a partnership, isn't it?
Oh, 100%.
So, beyond the fees, what does a pro like Erica need from you, from the client, to make sure things go smoothly and you actually find the right place?
You're absolutely right. It's totally collaborative. To make it work best, we do need a few things from the client side.
Like what?
Well, first, a commitment to work exclusively with her for your search. This just ensures she can really focus her efforts effectively for you. No crossed wires.
Avoids doubling up work if you're talking to multiple agents.
Exactly. Then you'll need to fill out her rental inquiry form pretty thoroughly and accurately. Give clear criteria, describe what you really need. The more detail, the better she can target the search.
Garbage in, garbage out, basically.
Kind of, yeah. And then being on time for appointments is huge. Respecting everyone's schedule. Also, giving at least 24 hours notice if you have to cancel or reschedule.
Common courtesy, really.
It is. And finally, just open communication. Especially if you happen to see something on your own and decide to apply for it independently, just let her know so everyone's on the same page.
That all sounds perfectly reasonable, like you said. A partnership focused on getting the job done efficiently. Okay, so if a listener is hearing all this and thinking, yes, this is what I need, I'm ready, what's the very first step? How do they start?
It's really simple and direct. Just send a message that says, I'm ready for my rental options.
Just like that.
Just like that. From that message, she can jump in and start helping. Whether you need a short-term lease, something super specific like pet-friendly with a yard, or just a great long-term rental that feels like home, she uses her knowledge, her tools, her connections, all to make that happen for you.
Wow. Okay, this deep dive has really, I think, pulled back the curtain on the real tangible benefits of getting professional help with renting.
Mm-hmm.
It takes what can feel like this overwhelming, murky, and sometimes risky process.
Definitely risky sometimes.
Yeah. And turns it into a clear, supported path. You've got expert eyes looking out for you the whole time. It's really about taking the frustration out of finding your next home.
Exactly. And, knowledge is great, but it's most valuable when you actually understand it and then apply it to solve real problems.
All right.
So we really hope these insights get you thinking about how professional guidance could work for your housing search. Make it smoother, maybe even, dare I say, enjoyable.
Huh. Enjoyable rental search. Imagine that. Okay, so final thought for everyone listening. Considering all the complexities we talked about, the time sink, the significant financial stakes, what's the real cost, maybe beyond just the service fees, of not having that expert guidance on your side?
Ooh, good question.
Think about the hidden costs, right? Wasted time you can't get back, lost application fees, the stress, or even, worst case, falling for a scam. Something to mull over until our next deep dive.